someone had died for them, for their sins, that it was okay to sin because someone had already taken it all.
So Shalom, Emmanuel. Welcome to this week's podcast. Today, I would like to ask you the following question. Throughout your process of understanding that Christianity is a man-made religion and has actually nothing to do with the Creator, throughout the numerous encounters that you have done throughout the years, and that when you specifically meet people, for example, maybe one of your last encounters, where people ask you questions, why did you change from Christianity back to Torah? What is the argument that you can bring to them showing that actually they didn't understand correctly history? What is one of the arguments that you bring to them?
Well, one of them is just straight to, not to idolize, straightforward. It is straightforward. And if that was the case, then I'll be idolizing someone in the middle rather than HaShem. And they totally understand that. I mean, if the laws were placed there from the start, why are we changing it later down the track? You introduce a middle link when you can have the direct relationship, when you can go straight to the source, when you can go straight to the laws. That has not changed since the start of the time.
And tell me, what do people actually think about the statues in the church? I heard that the Catholics, I saw it, that Catholics have a lot of statues, right? The cross with the yoshka, it's like a corpse hanging on the wall, etc. What is the meaning for them?
I believe someone had died for them, for their sins, that it was okay to sin because someone had already taken it all. But yet, each statue just represents that for them. And it didn't, to me, I've actually said it to them. I said, how is it that someone can take the responsibility of your wrong action? It's a lot of people in this world to rest on one man's shoulder. When you have the ability yourself to take on the responsibility, part of my word of expression, but take action on your own crap, really.
Okay, so
and we rested on one person, and that's it. And it's not the way. It's not the way at all.
So you see this generally in people that are still like stuck into the Christianity type of ideology, that still they have this attitude towards their lives, in their marriages, in their families, in their jobs, this attitude of not taking responsibility on their personal refinement, and asking for if they hurt one of their children, to try to make up for it and try to rectify their ways. How do you see that?
Well, it's kind of hard because sometimes the way I found out, it was just more. The more you believe into that way, the more blind you see, and the more the bigger picture you do not see. Most people live in that world of forgetfulness, and it's true what they say, with the blind leading the blind. Because they believe in something that contradicts itself, that ripple effect of that just contradicts everything in the life of their aspect,
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they keep going forward. And then, and instead of something good happens in their life, they ask why and they blame. But then when something bad happens in their life, they blame. And then when something good happens in their life, they're thankful for the middleman, yet instead of a creator.
So what would you say to a person that is already trying to dig a little bit deeper? What would you tell him to make him truly understand that it's time that the person really takes a responsibility of his spiritual development, his life in this world, and his sharing the world to come? What would you tell him?
Has the path that you've taken helped you in any way in the position that you are in now? And usually the answer is no. Then reset. Go back to the beginning. That's in the same life aspect as anything. They can be your job. You don't like your job, but people quit and they go to another one. The problem still follows you. It's the same as no different towards a gym. If you fail and nothing is wrong, go back to the beginning and start again. Well, it's the same with belief. It's the same with going back to Genesis and understanding the blueprints of everything that was given.
Yeah, fair. I agree with you. Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for your insights, for the Academy's weekly podcast this week. Looking forward to see you again next week for another interesting question. B'ezrat HaShem.
Thank you, my friend.
With pleasure. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe.